In today's video, we'll be showing you some clips of things that are not of the ordinary. You are going to see creatures you can't explain, dogs that can stand on two legs, or maybe a ghost crawling out of a river. Stick around and view for yourself some of the weirdest things caught on camera. Number 10. Water Ghost. A Chinese website has posted stories about some of these bizarre things caught on camera. A water ghost, as Chinese folklorists claim, was pictured beside a river in China seemingly struggling to get out of the water. The water ghost, culturally known as water monkey, is a kind of monster lurking in the bodies of water waiting for unsuspecting prey to go near them before they drag them to their deaths. They are extremely powerful in water but are weak on shore, an apparent condition as the picture shows. Though it was never verified, the image certainly caught social media attention and has been circulating the net as a creature of the unknown. Number 9. Creature of Jodhpur. In some movies, some aliens lived among us peacefully, like the chaps in Men in Black. In the picture that went viral on various social platforms, a man was seen posing with a weird creature that looks a little bit like a human with an alienish head, which also looks a bit reptilian, with hands of only 4 fingers each, no thumbs. The creature could be a fetus of some animal, but as usual, the picture soon went viral on social media, and viewers almost instantly theorized the concept of alien in the comments. According to reports, the incident took place in Jodhpur's Bawadi village in Rajasthan, where the villagers found human-like organisms while they were digging a tube well to fetch water. Everyone on social media has their idea of what this creature could be, but let's suspend our judgment and let scientists find out more about it for us. Number 8. Mermaids of the Deep. Though Disney has shown us the child-friendly version of A Little Mermaid, when you mix in the stories of a sailor dealing with merfolk, you might want to reconsider ever meeting Ariel and her family in real life. Merfolk are not all singing and dancing like in the movies, though the singing part can be arguable. In legends, mermaids were often described as beautiful beings when they bob their heads above water. Some people have even made interactions with these creatures, like the one in the video for example. This video was shot live on TikTok by a fisherman going by the name of Source90. The video became very controversial and was circulated widely, leaving its viewers baffled and in a state of amazement. Number 7. Alien Pig. If I ask you what do you think this creature is, you'd probably say a couple of things. A monster, or perhaps even an alien. This, believe it or not, is a pig. An ordinary pig born with an extraordinary condition. This weird creature is just a pig who was unfortunately born with cyclopia, a condition where a particular gene causes the animal to be born with only one eye. This disease is rare but does appear in some cattle and livestock. Baby animals born with this disease don't often make it till adulthood, which is sad, but at least the creature doesn't have to suffer for long with its condition. Number 6. Human Starfish. The ocean gives us many gifts, some of which it specially delivers on beaches around the world. One of the weirder things was this human-like creature that had the shape of a man's upper torso, but had limbs that moved similarly to starfish. Eyewitnesses looked at the unknown creature from afar and did not dare to approach. One man nevertheless ventured to take a photo of the humanoid sea monster and was not even afraid to pick it up after poking it a few times with a stick to make sure it was safe. It was then that the mutant began to move its limbs. Number 5. Vampiric Tales. It's not every day that you get to know people who like the taste of blood. Vampires of old were considered monsters and cold-blooded killers. Modern vampires, however, are much different. For one, they don't forcibly take blood from people nowadays because that's criminal. And while the vampires of old like to stay in coffins, vampires today sleep in king-size beds. Talk about an upgrade. This footage shows a man who was dressed in all black and had fairly pale skin, all of which would describe a standard vampire. But there's something about him that made me think it could be the real thing. The man in the video had no reflection. Notice that as he walked in front of the mirror, the reflection that was supposed to be there was absent. Now, this can be done using clever video editing, but what if it is real? Number 4. Witches. Unlike some of the creatures on this list, witches are real. At least, they claim to be. Though not really weird creatures, witches are extraordinary people, which in my books definitely warrants their inclusion in this video. Witches are known practitioners of dark magic and even devil worshipping, but whatever kind of practice they might be doing, meeting one will certainly send chills up your spine. In this clip, we see an old woman walking in the middle of the desert at night, a sight worthy of a horror movie in itself, but then the woman in the video started chasing after the people in the car, which made the situation 10 times more horrific than it should. In this next clip, we see another woman, this time in the mountains. She appeared to be minding her own business until this man tried to shoo her away. Needless to say, that man was definitely spooked when rocks started flying out of nowhere, but he was still determined to go back and finish off his job. What do you think? Witches or just weird old women? Let us know in the comments. Number 3. Dogman. It's cute if a dog can stand up on its hind legs, but if the dog had the height and limbs of a man, then your reaction might be a bit different. This video caught the weird and admittedly disturbing creature that can't be described in any way except a human-dog hybrid. It bore the face of a dog, but had the limbs of a skinny man. Horrific to say the least, but to have such a creature lurk around your neighborhood would just send chills down your spine. Most folklorists believe that this creature is a Wendigo, a malignant creature who, according to Canadian legends, is a monster that can use human speech and uses that skill to lure humans into its lair where it devours them. American folklorists, however, argued that the thing on record was a werewolf. A werewolf is a hybrid of both a wolf and man, having the face like a wolf but the body of a human. They both have credible descriptions for what we saw on the video, but we doubt anyone would be brave enough to go hunting at night for the creature. Number 2. Moving inanimates. Not a creature per se, but definitely weird and disturbing. This video of a mannequin moving on its own is definitely unnerving, and might just force me to sleep with my lights on tonight. Dolls, mannequins, and anything with human-like faces creep the hell out of some people, me included. These things are used for conventional purposes, like gifts, entertainment, and art. And although this remains true, it does raise some concern when these inanimate objects start moving themselves without human help. The videos here caught some of the most unnerving circumstances we mean. In Japan, dolls are not only considered objects of decoration or entertainment, but are living creatures also. An expression of such special behavior is found in the ceremonies of doll burial. When a doll's owner wants to throw a doll away, he or she must take it to a temple where old and new dolls are piled together. After the owners say their last farewell and express their deep gratitude, the dolls are burnt to ashes. Number 1. Dobby the Elf. It was just another normal day for Mrs. Vivian Gomez, at least until she checked out her security camera footage one Sunday and to her utter surprise found an elf-like creature in her driveway hobbling away from the camera. Dobby, named after the well-known Harry Potter character, turned into an overnight sensation after the footage took off on social media. The video went viral, garnering nearly 10 million views on Facebook alone. The creature is still being debated over to this day, be it an elf, a gremlin, or goblin for most supernatural enthusiasts. This just goes to show that sometimes security cameras leave homeowners with more questions than answers. See you guys next time.